So when I grew up, majority of my entire life, pretty much up until now, my grandfather was a preacher. He was in Virginia, Arkansas, Colorado when I was in Oklahoma, and every time I'd see him, it was miniature sermons. Just one of those guys, he's as consistent as humanly possible every time you meet him, every time you're with him. And he turned 85, celebrated his 65th wedding anniversary. And I thought, I don't know how anybody in this era does that, pulls that off. Somebody has to write a song about this guy, for this guy. And Brent sent me this piece of music one day. We were on a plane headed to Texas, believe it or not, and he sent me this song. It's just a bunch of strings, it was beautiful. And on the flight, I just kept thinking about my grandfather. The first line came to me when I was a kid. My grandfather was a preacher. And that's what this song is called. I hope you dig it. This is Preacher. When I was a kid, I used to buy and sell gravity. I knew how to fly, and I would teach you for a fee. I broke every window in my hotel hall. I was only 5 years old, a 12-year scar. But I'd hear the same voice echo in my mind. He said, son, you got an angel that chased the devil at night. Oh, 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 oh. When I was a kid, my grandfather was a preacher. He talked about God, that he was something like a teacher. And he said, God only helps those who learn to help themselves. It was $1 million for $1 million, but you could never spend it well. I took a little faith, and I put it in a parking lot. I drove to a strange town full of have and nots. And as I walked through, I saw